How's it? Sanbonani morning. How's it, guys? The week has finally arrived. IMPI Hard Enduro 2025. Yeah, it's here. Super excited. Not so nervous. Well, I had a bit of nerves, but not so much anymore. I think it was just more, I was anxious, you know, for the day just to arrive, just to be on the way, on the road, headed to the mountains. And yeah, been on the road since 5 this morning. It is now what, 8 where we are. We're pretty much in Bergville, passing Sterkfontein Dam. Oh no, I just hit this mountain. But anyway, I'll show you guys now again once we hit this curve here. Yeah, we almost in Bergville. Okay, let me just, I'm getting distracted a bit. This lights is going up. Look at this, the beautiful Sterkfontein Dam. You can still see some snow on the mountains there. Sorry, I probably, anyway, I've got the whole crew with me here. Got the missus there in the back. Say, how's it? Why are you hiding? Got the little one there. Yeah, came to support me, which is cool. First time for them coming with me to such a big race. And yeah, IMPI is going to be really big this year. Really, really big. I think they've got close to 800 entries. Obviously in the different classes. The silver class that I'm racing in also this year is the biggest, I think, to date that I've at least that I've participated in. The last time I did it in 2023, there was about 170 riders. This year we've got just under 300 from the last time I checked. Yeah, it's about 294 or so riders in the silver class, so it's going to be really, really competitive. Time trial today's Thursday. Gonna go do the registration and then head to the time trial. I think it's going to be important as well to go out on the time trial the right time, just to avoid bottlenecks and things like that there, which I've experienced in the past, that can hamper your starting position for the next day. Yeah, so time trial this year is going to be very important to get a good start for day one. Yeah, day one especially. So yeah, just hoping to have a really good ride. Navigation error free ride, or just keep the navigation errors to a minimal, and just to look after the body and the bike for the 2 big days, and then I think we'll be okay. Feeling strong, feeling like confident. I'm just going in it with a positive mindset. I've done the best I can with, you know, the card I've been dealt heading up to this event, so I'm just going to take it as it comes, and just hope for the best. So yeah, gonna be at the registration in a couple of minutes. I'll show you guys what's happening there, and then we'll head out to the time trial. Lekker.
Traditional form. IMPI on the tunes. On a free wave.
Alright, what's up guys? So that's a wrap. IMPI 2025. Yeah, I think I've been a bit slacking with my footage and whatnot and videos for this event, but I was never gonna ride with my GoPro here at IMPI. It is a race, you know, and one is pushing themselves, trying to get a decent result. So yeah, riding with the GoPro and, you know, having to record and change batteries and stuff in between just wouldn't work. I did give some mates to try take some footage, you know, at the starts in the mornings and at the fuel stops. So yeah, we'll see what we've got on here when we put this video together. But yeah, I had my battles. Time trial day one. My bike had no power. I had the issue again with just my power valve pretty much not working. So when you open up, there's no, like, you know, that snap in the bike, like that whap. It was just like flat the whole time. Troubleshooted after day one. Went to Ben again. Thank you, Ben, for always, you know, just being keen to help with whatever it is. Never complained. So yeah, we after day one went to him. We reset the power valve again. Reset the power valve, and then we changed the starter / map switch, because on my old one it was pushed to this side, but it pushed all the way, you know, that it cracked this. So we suspected maybe there was some damage inside of the loose wire or something. Oh sorry, yeah, that was after the time trial. So rode day one, it was fine for like the first 5 minutes, and then no power again. So I rode the whole of day one with the bike that had no krach. So yeah, I nursed it and did the best I can. I finished 21st out of about 250 riders, which is okay. If you know, look at the circumstances with my bike. Got home and I stripped the bike. I took the fuel tank off. Ben advised me also again, just maybe I must look at my earthing, and it's true, Bob. It was that the earth lead that goes on onto the battery was loose. So tighten that up, change my spark plug while I was at it, just in case, and yo, this bike ran the way it should today. So I was happy. I was really happy all day. Day two, I rode about 4 hours 24, 95 k's, and then yesterday day one was the longer day, which I thought was a bit more difficult. And I mean, it would have been difficult also riding a bike that had no power. Yeah, we was on the bike for about 5 hours 45 yesterday. So yeah, then we'll see what the results, if I improved from yesterday, today overall in the silver class. I felt good today, had minimal errors, navigated well, you know, and I was flowing nicely. So yeah, we'll see if we get that goal of ours to be in the top 15 of silver. I think it's a long shot, but we'll see. I'll be surprised if it happens. Coming from 21st yesterday, and today was quick, and there's a lot of good riders in silver. So if I felt like I had a good time, I'm sure they were flying as well. But anyway, we'll check in again tomorrow or later this evening, once we get the results. But yeah, it's IMPI, just happy to be in one piece, alive and healthy. It is dangerous, the sport that we do and the places that we find ourselves in these mountains sometimes. So most important thing is to finish and be safe. So yeah, there's the pits here, the mountains there, and yeah, we'll just do a bit of a damage report here. So you can see here that's cracked. My bike was leaking there as well, so it was sounding quite, I think there's a hole there, this is ripped out. It was sounding a little bit tinny, so that had me worried as well, because that happened yesterday already, and then I was thinking, oh my God, this bike's gonna seize or something. But yeah, luckily it's just a hole there, a couple of things and dents. I'm gonna have to change this now anyway. I think it's useless getting it welded. What else? Yeah, I had a small crash onto a rock today. That's cracked, but got a spare plastic, and that got charred quite a bit. I don't think there's any fixing that. So, but yeah, it comes with the sport. We ride in very harsh terrain, so lekker. Yeah, we'll see what the final results are. Alright, what's up guys, what's up. So that's it, IMPI 2025 done and dusted. Yeah, most important thing is we made it to the end. We're in one piece, happy, healthy, safe. Yeah, just a quick debrief. I know I did chat sort of about my days earlier on in the video. Well, when I finished the last day yesterday. So yeah, on our way home now, Sunday. Yeah, final results came out last night, and yeah, I finished P11 overall in silver out of the, I think got about 194 finishes in silver. Out of the almost 300 that entered. I think either guys dropped down a class after the first day or had DNFs, but yeah, it was a big class, very competitive. So yeah, we did achieve my goal. I said to myself this year I want to finish, you know, top 15, top 10 and 11th. I'll take it, I'm happy with it, considering you know, my issues I had on day one with my bike, just not being able to get in the power band, like no mid to top end I didn't have on the bike. So obviously it will always beg the question, like what if, you know, because I feel like I could have chopped some time off, you know, my final time on day one, had my bike been running right. But you know, it is what it is, that's racing, that's how it goes. Just happy I eventually found the problem after day one, and yeah, my bike didn't skip a beat yesterday on the last day. Thank goodness, she was making all the right sounds. So yeah, happy days. 19th position, that'll be my personal best to date out of all the IMPIs I've done. And you know, considering the amount of time that I had on the bike getting up into IMPI, the amount of training I did wasn't ideal. So yeah, try again next year. I'm not sure what I'll do next year, if I'll do silver again or make the jump to gold. We'll see closer to the time. Just I think what will determine that is my amount of time and preparation I have, you know, on the bike and in the gym and stuff before IMPI. So yeah, we'll see next year what happens. But next one now is SenQ in Lesotho. That'll be my first time at that event. Looking forward to it. I've only heard good things about that event. And then the next big one will be the Roof of Africa, end of the year. So yeah, some big events still to come. I'm excited. Cheers guys.